Welcome everybody to the Fanmouth Daily Fantasy Baseball Quick Hit. I'm Joe Marsh. I am all by myself today, and I'm going to be giving you a little bit of fantasy advice. It shouldn't take too long, just me. I'm going to give you a few of my favorite plays. If you got about 5 minutes, we'll go right through them. So starting with pitching today, I think there are a few good options at pitcher. Kazmir to me stands out above the rest. You look at he's facing the Red Sox. They're hitting 229 on the road. They're hitting 234 for the month of June. They're not a very good offense. 22nd in run, 26th in slugging, 9th in strikeouts. I think it's a good time to go against the Red Sox. Kazmir's been great at home, 145 ERA, allowing a 195 batting average against. He's been pitching great recently, only giving up 3 earned runs through his last 4 starts. So I've got him as the top play of the day. I'll give you a couple options to pair with him. I think Colin McHugh is a good choice. He pitched against Tampa in his last start. He wasn't great, but he's been much better on the road away from Minute Maid Park, which is a really good hitter's park. He's got a 2.01 ERA on the road. He's allowing a 195 batting average. He's got the real reason you want to go after him. He's got just over 10 strikeouts per 9 innings. That's the highest of any pitcher going. You look at Tampa, they've been shut out 4 times in their last 10 games. They've scored 48 runs in June, which is better than only the Padres. So I think McHugh is a good start. He's always capable of posting a nice strikeout total. And then if you want to go to the bottom of the price range, we have a prospect just called up. He's at the minimum price. I'm talking Heaney of the Marlins. He's been pitching well between AA and AAA this year, 247 ERA. 9.28 Ks per 9, that's very respectable. He gets the Mets, who are ice cold. They're hitting 218 in June. That's near the bottom of the league. But mostly you're after him for his price, which, like I said, is minimum. You can afford to do a lot of offense, even though there aren't a ton of great options tonight. And you've got a guy that no one has seen before, especially a left-hander. I think that really bodes well for him. That no, they don't have a scouting report on him really. I mean, I'm searching for information on him, and I couldn't find a ton of stuff. So it usually will take at least a trip through, the order before they have any kind of even look at him. So I think Heaney actually would make a very good play tonight. I'm not sure if you need to save that much at pitcher because I don't think there are a ton of great hitting options. It's a small slate. We're just about the night games. So if you want to spend a little more, you can pair McHugh with Kazmir. Now, looking at a team that you want to stack today, I think the call of the day is the Cardinals. They get David Buchanan of the Phillies, who's got an 8.25 ERA on the road. He has not been great against right-handers. The Cardinals are 10th in the league in batting average against righties. Now, to look at a few of the guys that you want to go after, Matt Adams is a big-time play. He's hitting 374 against right-handers. Not a lot of power for a right-hander, but very good average. Johnny Peralta is an interesting play. He's hit all 10 of his home runs off of right-handers this year. Yadier Molina, if you need a catching option, hitting 286 against righties and 300 at home. And then Matt Holliday is a guy I like a lot today. He's hitting 276 against righties, hit all 5 of his home runs, hitting 301 at home. I think he may be a good if you need an inexpensive outfielder. But I think the Cardinals, the Cardinals don't have a lot of expensive players. So that'll help you. If you're in a pinch where you need to get a cheap guy or two, I think you can grab a couple Cardinals and feel pretty good about it. Now to a few of my top plays of the day. Going to give you 3 guys. Number 1 is Evan Gattis, who's on fire right now. He's hitting 420 in June. He's right in the middle of a 17-game hitting streak during which he has 7 home runs. He's decent against righties. And Zimmerman's given up a 269 average to righties. It's not great, but mostly it's just that, Gattis is really hot right now. I think he's a good play. Brandon Moss, if you're looking for a very good home run candidate, is a guy I like, especially when he's facing a right-hander. He's got a good shot to go deep. He's got 14 home runs this season off of right-handers. That's 5th most in the league. And he's facing Peavy, who's given up 9 home runs to left-handers. That's 4th most in the league. So you look at a guy who's crushing right-handers versus a guy who's getting crushed by left-handers. I think there's a very good chance that Brandon Moss goes deep today. Now, another first baseman to consider. I've already given you Adams and Moss. I'm not sure if you need Teixeira, but I always do like Teixeira when he's at home against a right-hander. He's got 6 home runs in 62 at-bats at home, 9 home runs in 119 at-bats versus righties. He's facing Hutchinson, who's given up 6 home runs to lefties. So he's another guy with a good shot to hit a home run. That's it for today. Giving you a few pitching plays. A team that I like to stack is the Cardinals. A few hitting plays. I think it's an interesting night. It is a small slate, but I think there are still some good options on the board, especially at pitcher. Thanks for joining me. Good luck tonight. I will see you tomorrow.